Alright y'all, just gonna give y'all a little guide on how I eat crawfish and try to get the most out of them, because you're paying an arm and a leg for these things nowadays. And you want to make sure you can get all that meat out of them. So, I'm going to walk you through how I do it. Normally you'll start out with the tail, most people do. And you'll pull that little piece of meat there out with your teeth. Shouldn't be too difficult. A lot of people think that if they suck the head, you'll get a lot of that juice out of there. But honestly, you really don't. And the best thing to do is probably split it apart here. And inside of the brain cavity here, head cavity, there's some yellow guts, brain matter, I guess. It's delicious. And I really suggest that y'all try it. I usually just take a lick out of that stuff, so get it all out of there real good. If you suck the head anyways, you're usually sucking that up anyways. Just make sure that you get it. Alright, after that, depending on the size of your crawfish, you can get a lot of meat out of these claws and these appendages that join the claws to the body. Even this small one here is going to have enough. If you just take the top of the claw there where the pinchers can meet at and just pinch it and break it back and forth, you should be able to pull out that little piece of meat and it'll look just like a crab claw. And you'll eat it off just like you normally would a crab claw. You can do that same thing for the same other side. Should come out pretty easily. Now these appendages here, a lot of people forget about the meat that's in these. All you have to do is break it off from the body, squeeze the big end, and that meat will just come gushing out. From there you just eat it. Do the same for both claws. Alright, now normally when people suck to get the juice out, what they usually do is they suck from with all the head connected, and they only get this little piece here and suck all that out. Honestly, you need to go ahead and break it apart. Pull the rib cage or the lungs and rib cage apart, and then squish the body together with your thumbs, and at the same time suck it out. There's also a lot of meat in there, right in between each of those little ribs and stuff and legs. So suck it all out of there. After you get the meat out of this cavity here, when you're done, it should look like a M80 went off inside of it and there's just pieces everywhere. But that's going to make sure that you're getting all the meat you can out of this. These things are delicious, and I understand why they're so expensive, but make sure you get all your meat. Don't waste anything.